Greetings friends! Just a few days ago, I published a video in which I presented my selection of the best crypto applications according to my criteria. Among that selection, my favorite, as I indicated there, was Ember Fund. An application with which we can passively mine small fractions of Bitcoin simply by activating that option every 24 hours. As a result of this video, some of you have contacted me requesting information on how to withdraw the accumulated BTC, and that's why I've decided to create this small video showing you the process step by step. But before we start, I want to clarify a couple of important points. The first is that up to now, the application has been paying without problems, which does not guarantee that it will stop doing so at some point. The second is that withdrawal criteria are evolving, and as more people use it, they become more complex or demanding, which is entirely logical, since their business is not to give away Satoshis, but to try to attract investment in their products. With this, I mean that depending on when you watch the video, what I mention in it may have become obsolete at some point. To give you an idea of what I mean, simply from December 2023, the date of my last withdrawal, until now, just 4 months have passed, and the conditions and criteria I have encountered have changed quite a bit. With that clarified, let's now see the process. First, I'm going to provide you with the current withdrawal criteria, updated as of April 2024. There are 4 of them. Let's see them. Well, as we can see on the screen, in order to withdraw the accumulated BTC, the first thing we must have is more than 10,000 Satoshis, which today is equivalent to about $6 and something. Then another thing to consider is that withdrawals can only be requested in the last 2 weeks of each month. The third criterion, and this is new, is that in order to withdraw, we must have completed 5 tasks or participated in 5 tournaments in the last 30 days. And finally, this is also new, we must have spun the application's roulette at least once in the last 30 days. Don't worry, the last 2 are free and won't take you more than 5 minutes to complete in total. The only thing it implies is a little more interaction with the app, but nothing too complicated. If we don't meet the previous 4 criteria, the same thing will happen to us as it did to me when I was recording the video. When we get to the last step, a message will pop up indicating that we don't meet one of the requirements. So let's see how to participate in the tournaments and in the roulette to complete the minimum tasks. First, let's complete the spin on the roulette. We go here and see that we have a free spin. We launch it, and in this case, we have earned an extra 10 Satoshis. Now that we have completed our roulette task, although it has not yet been updated on the app's dashboard, the next thing we need to do is participate in the tasks or the tournaments. In my case, I choose the option of tournaments, as they are much simpler. To do this, we simply go here and create a portfolio by choosing 3 coins that we think may perform best in the next month. This is free, and if we guess correctly, we can win a juicy prize. But well, I'm not going to go into great detail on that, as it's not important for what concerns us in this video. In this case, we do it to meet the minimum withdrawal requirements. Well, as we can see, it's quite simple. We repeat it 5 times, choosing the different portfolio categories they offer us: DeFi, memes, metaverse, etc., and that's it. As we can see on the screen, we already have our 5 tournaments, and although it doesn't show it yet, we have also spun the roulette in the last 30 days. So, since we have more than 10,000 Satoshis and we are within the last 2 weeks of the month, let's request our withdrawal. To do this, we go here, to the profile. Inside, we click on the wallet called SAT Rewards and directly click on this arrow next to our balance. This takes us to this screen where it shows us the different things we can do with that balance. None of them interest us, except the last one that appears almost hidden at the bottom. We click on it, indicating that we want to proceed with withdrawing the funds from the app. We move on to the next screen where we find another novelty. Until now, withdrawals could only be made on the native Bitcoin network, which I thought was great. The problem is that lately, BTC fees are sometimes not sustainable for small transactions, and that's why the Ember Fund team has decided to also add the possibility of withdrawing your balance in the form of WBTC, or wrapped Bitcoin, within the Polygon network. For those who don't know what it is, we could say it's like a synthetic version of BTC with a one-to-one price parity, but within the Polygon network. Or in other words, a token that represents the value of Bitcoin but is not Bitcoin, within another network, in this case, Polygon. Well, for the example, since the accumulated balance is not very high and the fees are quite high at the moment, we're going to choose the Polygon option, which I hadn't used in Ember Fund until now, to see how it works. Here there are no differences. Simply instead of sending to a native Bitcoin wallet, the withdrawal will arrive in our MetaMask, where we must have previously added our Polygon network and the customized token WBTC, so that when the withdrawal arrives, we can view it. Although I understand that it's not necessary to explain that, for those new to crypto who don't know what I'm talking about, I leave you this little video up here where I show you how to add a custom network in MetaMask, in this case Filecoin, although the process would be the same for Polygon or any other network you wish to add. As for the customized token, I haven't created any video, but if you need me to create one, let me know in the comments and we'll try to do it soon. Returning to the withdrawal, once we have selected the network on which we want to withdraw, we move to the screen where we are asked for the withdrawal wallet. We paste it, making sure it's correct, and accept the disclaimer and withdrawal conditions. From here, it takes us to the screen where we must select the amount to withdraw from the available balance. In the example, we choose the entire current balance. We click Continue, and we go to the last screen where it shows us the summary of the withdrawal, indicating the destination wallet, the amount to withdraw, the commission that will be charged, etc. If everything is correct, we click Withdraw, and it confirms that our withdrawal request has been registered. The disadvantage of Ember Fund is that withdrawals are not immediate as one might expect for a withdrawal of this type on the Polygon network, which should be a matter of seconds, but I suppose they carry out some kind of manual validation, and the withdrawal takes between 7 and 10 days to arrive. In fact, to know the estimated arrival date, we go back to the profile, and in the SAT Rewards wallet, we see that this withdrawal requested on April 28th has an estimated arrival date of May 7th. So we just have to wait. And well, that was all I wanted to show you for today. On May 7th, if I can, and if not, in the following days, I'll record a new video in which I hope to show you the arrival of the withdrawal or if, on the contrary, there was any problem with its reception. I hope you found value in this content and can make the best use of it. If so, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Thank you for staying with us until the end. See you in the next one.